Oh hey y'all, you might just be wondering what I'm cooking here. And what it is I'm cooking a pot of spinach. And you know what's great is you can put in a full pot of spinach. I mean something that would take you about maybe an hour to eat if you're just eating it fresh, leaf by leaf. On the other hand, if you put it in the pot and you boil it for about 5 minutes or steam it, it will squish down into about 3 bitefuls. And then what you're left with is a nice little soup. You can drink that as well too, the spinach flavored broth. Because 30% of the nutrition comes out of the vegetables when you cook or boil them in water. So it makes a delicious little broth. Don't throw it away. And for me, it tastes just like green tea. You know, so there's something good going on there. Or kind of like seaweed soup. Let's take a look. Alright, so I literally threw in a full pot of this spinach. Whoa, actually I think it's done. Okay, and just boiled it and steamed it. I like to boil it because I really enjoy the broth it makes afterwards, and drink it as a tea, like a green tea or maybe like a seaweed soup. Okay, so let's drain it now and strain it. We're just making ourselves some delicious spinach tea. Now, when you're doing this, it's important to try to press out all the water that you can. I'll tell you why in just a second. Well, the reason is I like to eat spinach. I like to eat it with the butter and salt and pepper. And when you add your butter and salt and pepper, well, if there's too much water, it'll just turn into a watery gook. And I hate that. I love it to be nice and dry, or not watery. Anyways, butter, salt, and pepper. Simple as that. So check this out. What once was a giant pot of spinach is now, well, it's about 3 or 4 bites. Well, this is dense nutrition, let me tell you. This is dense nutrition. Spinach is one of the most nutritious foods out there. You know, of course, kale is near the top. This is, you know, up around there as well. If you go by Dr. Furman's Andy score of foods ranked on according to nutritional value, spinach I think gets about a 600 out of a total 1,000. Kale gets a perfect 1,000. Anyways, let's eat this. And look at this wonderful spinach tea broth. 2 or 3 cups. Enjoy at your leisure. Drink as if you're drinking tea. Alright, so there you have it. A little butter has been added. I'm going to sprinkle in a bit of salt. I like salt. And pepper. This is pepper. And there you go. Now, a giant pod of spinach squished down to 3 or 4 good bites. And I tell you, that tastes really good. For me, that is a comfort food. Let's dig in. Well, so there you have it. Believe it or not, but for me, spinach is a comfort food. It's very warm and it's delicious when you're tired and hungry. So I've had 1 bite so far, and now I'm on to 2nd bite. Delicious. It melts right down your throat. 3rd bite. 4th bite. A little more salt, pepper needed. And this is a way how you eat a massive salad in a single day. As many nutritionists will tell you, try to get away from excessive meat consumption, especially red meat, and try to make the salad the main meal per day. Well, in my case, I like to eat my salad this way. Though fresh is better. If you can stand sitting there and chewing for like about an hour with all that spinach. Okay, now let's have some spinach tea. There you go. Time for some lovely spinach tea and a good book. The comfort continues, and I'm serious. The good thing is the pot, I made about 3 cups of tea, spinach tea. Would you care to join me? You know, I think for many years we've been conditioned to eat solely for pleasure. And with our pleasure senses hijacked by the crappy additives and chemicals that, you know, these food engineers have studied for many years now, it's easy to fall into the habit of, you know, pigging out on garbage, you know. Anyways, so it's great to relearn how to eat, appreciate food once more, get control of your food addictions, and connect with these awesome things right underneath our noses. Well, why don't you join me in a cup? Grab it yourself. I bought a bag of spinach. Hello, hello.